Hello everyone, I'm Isaac Ajao. I want to demonstrate how to carry out descriptive statistics using R, R Studio precisely. I have this question before me. It's about traffic data from a particular website. We want to carry out summary statistics on daily website traffic, that's number of visits, for the month of January 2024 from a school website. So the first objective is to calculate the mean, median, and mode of daily visit. When we see descriptive statistics, these are very, very important. Number two, compute the range, variance, and standard deviation of the data set. Then you create an histogram to visualize the distribution of daily visit. Then you interpret your results. When we talk about descriptive statistics, we want to summarize the data. All these are very important in summarizing. So let's go to R. The data itself, let me show us the data. It's on Excel. This is the data. This is the data. That's the number of visits. January 1st, 24 to these are visits. These are the visits. The number of people that visited the site on daily basis for 31 days. So now there are two ways we can go about this. We can export this data to R. That is, when we get to R, we import it, or we type this one out. But for starter, for people that are learning data science, just learning it for beginners, we can type this one out, and I've done that. So this is daily website traffic dataset. That's number of visitors in January 2024. These are comments. Anywhere you have this hash, this is just comment. You are asking R not to run it. So the hash will instruct R not to run anything inside this. Any statement that follow the hash command will not be executed by R. So these are the number of visitors we see. The last one. Now, this can be in data frame, but since I'm not interested in that, I just leave it like this. So look at our aim. The aim, calculate the mean, median, mode. Mode does not come with R. So we normally write function for it. But as a beginner, I didn't plan to. We have not taught you function. We'll just go through it. When we get to another class, I will explain how we come up with function. Functions are written by anyone who want to make use of a particular, want to carry out a task that are not on the software. So you can write your own. So people have written, and these are the ones that make our libraries, even on Python. So libraries, collection, they have a lot of functions under them. So because mode does not come with, that's why I wrote this. You can see to get the mode function X, these are the values. So mode will now look for unique values and tabulate them. So our X in this is number of visitors here. It will now calculate, now pick each of the unique values, group them, then now count. The one that has the most frequent, the one that has the most frequent count will be the mode. You can see unique value here, this is the X. So I'm using it. So the mode, the mean here, mean visit is the mean. You can see mean, I just put mean here directly. For example, I want to get the mean here. I just say, let me run this, run this, run. Just run it. So if I want it, now since I read that, it's not giving me any error comment, error message, which is correct. Now I run the code for the mode. This is it. Now for the mean visit, run it. How do I get it? I just say mean. visit. Let it be inside. Run it again. And see 480. So 480, we don't have 480.35 people. We just have 480. So this 480 for this. Then for median, run it and run the two together. So median, just copy this and just change. Right. So this one will be median. Median is a function of R, so it will run. And see 480, 443. Then it remains the mode. So I'm going to use this our function. We generated this function ourselves, get mode from this. So now we can now see get mode. See, the get mode can come here. The mode visits. So we just say get mode. So the mode visit. Now be inside, run it. Good. You see great discrepancies between mean, median, and mode. We can go for so many people. So many researchers don't like using mode because it's just counting, and you can see discrepancies now. So if you either pick the mean or the median, mode is out of it because the gap is too wide. But this is how to go about it because we are talking about summary statistics, descriptive statistics. So if you want to print the range, we are talking about measure of this measure of serial tendency, measure of dispersion. Now want to see the variation. Now range visit. Now I want to calculate the range, the variance, and standard deviation. We know range is minimum for maximum. So to find the range of the visitor, you just get the minimum, get the maximum, then you subtract. This is what we are done. This is it here. Range is on R, so it's something you can get. So the range value is this. So that of when you find the range visit, you get then the difference. You obtain the variance here. So the difference is the range visit here. So the range visit is variance. Now to get the variance of visitors is very, very easy also, because variance is also a function in R. You don't need to write any code for it. It's already a function. Same thing with SD, that's standard deviation. So running this will give us the 4. Now how do we now? I can do it the way I did the other one. How do you get the? There are ways you can just obtain it directly. Range visit. Just say range visit. Range visit. Put it here and run. You see, this is the range of the visit, giving us 120. So the highest is 971, the lowest is 120. So the difference now is the one that will give you this is the range value. So the range value now is something we just put here. Range value. I just come here. Say what's the range value? Range value. Run it. This you can see when you remove. It's a very simple thing. This is 971 minus 120 will give us 851. So that's the range. So the next one is variance. Variance comes with it also. Just run this. So to get the variance visit, Just print this. Variance visit run. And this is variance. Always too big. But standard deviation should be, standard deviation will be square root of that. So we just run this and put the standard deviation here. It will also give you 255. So even where I was using main physics, you may not put any mean here again since you have run this. Since you have run this, it will still give us. So you don't need to put the median again since we have run it. It's a function. So you can see it will still run it. And you see all of this since we mode visit itself is already becoming a function. It will also run without putting that there. So now I want the result to be printed automatically. That's why I put this card main. So with this main, you read the subheading. You go and pick the main physics from this place. Pick it and write it in front of this. As a column. Main column. No, the main itself will be written here. The main is 480.35. It will be in front of the main. To let the result look nice. That's just the reason why I put this one here. So let me run the 4 or the 6. I see, just the way I put it right there. So it makes the result look neat and better presented. See, result 480, median, main is equal to this, median is this, mode is this, range is this, and so on. So then the next thing here is to visualize the data. See, visualize the data. The question says, create a histogram to visualize the distribution of daily visit. I want to see the daily visit. So histogram with legend. Legend will tell you, because we are talking about we have the mean, we have the median, we have the mode. So the legend will show us the differences. So the reason for this AB line, you can see this histogram. HIST is the code for histogram. So this is the title of the chart. Then X lab here is the label for x-axis, that's horizontal axis. Then the color is sky blue. If I change this one to ordinary blue, see, I change it. The border is black. I mean, it's hard to change the border to red. You see? So let me leave it the way I put it before. Later I can change it. So then the vertical lines for mean, median, and mode. So AB line you see here is the line that will cross it. See, you want to see where exactly is the mean, where exactly is the median, where exactly is the mode. So this is what this AB line will do. So then I want the legend to be outside the chart so that you not cover the face of the chart. So that's why I say move legend outside plot to the right. I can put it to the left if I want. You can see, if you are familiar with MATLAB also uses this top right. At times MATLAB uses north, west, but here we use top right, top left. Depends on where you want it. So the legend will be written, the name of those legend will be written on top. What is necessary for us to be able to can see the color I put here? Red goes for red here. The green goes for the green here. And I put blue to blue here. So that when you are looking at the legend, match it with the chart, you'll be able to get it. So let me now run this also. If there's any error, I will know. Then right, run. Can see, make it, let me zoom it. Can see. So histogram of daily website visit January 2024. I see the mean. The mean here is 200. We remember we got 200. So I disagree with Is it the mean that's giving us 200 or what? Okay, no, it's the mode that's giving us 200. So you can see mean and mode are very close. They are very close. So I want to zoom it again. Okay, it's here. So you can see, I make it bigger once. See, so now you can see the mode. Mode is the worst here, so we can't choose the mode as our measure of central tendency. So this is how it goes. This is an histogram showing the measures of central tendency. So we have described the data. Now, if you have any question, you can ask the next class or send a mail to me. Thanks for watching.